It was my 30th birthday, and I had planned a small dinner at home with my wife, Ayesha. I'd been looking forward to this evening for weeks, expecting love, laughter, and surprises. Instead, I got the shock of my life. Ayesha seemed distant the entire day. No excitement, no warmth, barely even a smile. I brushed it off, thinking she was planning something special. That evening, as I set the table, she came into the living room, sat me down, and dropped 5 words that ripped my world apart. Saad, I want a divorce. For a moment, I thought I misheard her. What? I asked, my voice trembling. She sighed, avoiding eye contact. I don't love you anymore. I've met someone else. My chest tightened, my mind spinning. On my birthday, of all days, she ended our marriage without a shred of guilt. As she spoke, my phone buzzed. A friend had just sent me a photo. My hand shook as I opened it. There she was, in that very moment, tagged at a rooftop cafe, holding hands with another man. The betrayal wasn't just emotional, it was public, humiliating, and beyond cruel. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I just sat there, numb, staring at the woman I thought I knew. Ayesha continued talking, explaining how it just happened, and she didn't plan for this. I couldn't process her words anymore. My heart was shattered, but my pride burned like fire. That night, after she left for her girls' dinner, I sat alone and replayed every moment of our marriage. The lies, the excuses, the late nights at work. Anger brewed silently inside me, but so did clarity. Tomorrow, I decided she'd finally see the man she underestimated. I didn't want to scream, beg, or plead. I wanted something colder, sharper. That night, I made calls, gathered documents, and prepared everything I needed. Ayesha had no idea I knew about her affair. She thought I'd crumble, but instead I was strategizing. By dawn, I had spoken to my lawyer, frozen our joint accounts, and prepared divorce papers listing her infidelity as the cause. My plan wasn't just about ending our marriage. It was about taking control of the situation entirely. If she wanted to destroy us, fine, but she wouldn't walk away untouched. She'd regret underestimating me. The next morning, I woke up early, calm and focused. Ayesha returned home around 9 a.m., looking exhausted but oddly cheerful, probably after spending the night with him. Morning, she said casually, pretending nothing had happened. I smiled faintly and replied, good morning. Then, without a word, I slid the divorce papers across the table. Her expression changed instantly. What is this? She stuttered. It's freedom, I said coldly. Exactly what you wanted. She scanned the documents, her face paling as she read the clause about her affair and the financial consequences. That was just the beginning. Before she could speak, I showed her the photos my friend sent me. Her and her lover laughing and holding hands while I sat home on my birthday. She gasped, her face turning red with shame. Saad, I can explain, she started, but I cut her off. Don't. Save your excuses for someone who cares. I told her I'd already informed her family, my parents, and even some close friends about the divorce. And why? Her betrayal wasn't going to stay hidden. If she wanted a new life, she could start it stripped of everything she tried to destroy in mine. For the first time, I saw panic in Ayesha's eyes. She begged me not to expose her, pleaded for another chance, swore she'd end the affair, but I'd had enough. You ended us the moment you chose him, I said firmly. Now you can live with that choice. I walked out, leaving her trembling. In the living room, that moment wasn't about revenge through anger. It was about control. I wasn't the broken, desperate man she expected. I was calm, composed, and untouchable. And she hated it because she couldn't manipulate me anymore. The next few days, I finalized everything. The accounts, the house, and the assets. Thanks to the evidence, the law was on my side. I secured nearly everything we owned while she was left scrambling. The man she cheated with, I heard he blocked her after realizing the drama she carried with her. Her perfect fantasy crumbled. Instantly, while my life moved forward, my friends and family stood by me, supporting every step I took. For the first time in years, I felt free, not just from her lies, but from the weight of pretending everything was okay. A week later, Ayesha called, asking to meet one last time. I agreed, curious what she'd say. Sitting across from me at a cafe, she looked defeated, nothing like the confident woman who destroyed my birthday. I made a mistake, she whispered. I sipped my coffee and replied calmly, we all make choices. We live with them. She begged for forgiveness, but I wasn't there to soothe her guilt. I smiled faintly and said, forgiveness isn't for you, it's for me, and I've already given it to myself. Her tears fell, but they no longer had any power over me. Then outside the cafe, watching her walk away for the last time, I felt lighter than ever before. My revenge wasn't about destroying her. It was about reclaiming my dignity, my peace, and my life. I built myself back up from nothing, stronger than she ever believed I could be. Ayesha became just a chapter in my story, a painful one, but one I had closed for good. That birthday was the day she tried to break me. The next day, I proved she never could. My revenge was simple, silent, and complete. I won by moving on.